If you're someone who has insecurities and lacks confidence, this is the only video you need to watch. This is coming from someone who's dealt with a big insecurity for a decade, being my back acne. I'm going to tell you 5 things, actionable tips that you can implement, but also things that are going to help you realize why your insecurities aren't real. All these things are going to allow you to move forward and finally find real self-love. So let's get into it. Point 1, your insecurities are programmed. What I mean by this is that insecurities stem from society. Let me explain. So for example, in the 2000s, we had 2000 skinny. That was the trend, right? And then we had BBL baddies. We had the rise of like Kim K, Kylie, everyone. So everyone wanted BBLs, butt lifts, all of that stuff. Now with the rise of Ozempic, we can see that being skinny and being slim is almost back in. However, I think that women's bodies aren't trends. I think it's so crazy that we all try so hard to fit into these beauty standards that society has set for our own bodies. Like, we're all never going to look the same. Some people are more likely to be more thick, and then some people are more genetically likely to be thin. Businesses thrive, they literally thrive off selling us insecurities. They will either sell us solutions for insecurities that either already exist and they're bringing more attention to it, or they'll create a whole new insecurity. For example, Fair and Lovely, I don't know if you've heard of them, but they're basically a company that sell bleaching and skin lightening products. They mainly target like South Asia, and I actually did my dissertation on this. I got first class. My dissertation was on colorism within Bollywood and the South Asian community. And Fair and Lovely markets their products to darker skinned people. And the way they market them is by showing that lighter skin equals higher marriageability, beauty, and also success. So people are obviously likely to fall into this trap. And that's what a lot of businesses do. Even the skincare industry, hair care brands that make us feel bad for grey hairs in their ads. Literally the whole industry does this, and this is just life. So you have to realize that the insecurities that you have aren't even real. They're programmed, and that is just step 1. Once you actually acknowledge that, we can move on to step 2. 2, positive self-talk. So this is an actionable tip. This is something that you can actually implement that will start making changes in your life and the way you view yourself. Let me ask you something. Are you someone who typically hypes yourself up? You look in the mirror and you think, wow, I look good. When you take a group picture with your friends, you're like, yeah, I look so good in that. Or do you typically scrutinize yourself when you look in the mirror? Oh, I hate my outfit. I hate my hair. Oh, you can see my grey hair. Oh my God, why am I posed like that? If you are the latter, then you really need to listen to this. Our brains, we have conscious and the subconscious. 95% of our entire brain is the subconscious mind. What does that mean? So the conscious mind is basically our thinking mind. That's how I like to think of it. Think when you're going about your day-to-day life and you're doing things like, for example, me deciding to sit here and film this YouTube video, that's using my conscious mind. But you waking up and going on your phone, that might be your subconscious mind. You waking up and automatically thinking, I hate myself, subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is automatic. It's instinctive. It holds memories, habits, fears. So all these things you're saying out loud to yourself, in your head, to other people about yourself, that is all absorbed by the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind believes it to be true. For example, if you're the type of person who just scrutinize yourself in the mirror, your subconscious mind is taking in everything that you're saying, whether it's, oh, my thighs are too fat, my arms are too big. All these things your subconscious mind is taking in. And now that is the way you perceive yourself. Also, the same goes for when you're speaking about yourself to other people, even if it's colleagues, friends, it doesn't matter. Everything you say out loud is literally the truth in your subconscious mind's mind. I want you to think again every time you're about to say something negatively about yourself, whether that's alone, out loud in your head, or to and around other people. So counteract that. If you're looking in the mirror and you don't like the way you see yourself, don't say what you're going to say. Just don't say anything at all. Or on to step 3, say something positive like an affirmation. This brings me on to number 3. Number 3 is affirmations and journaling. If you don't know what affirmations are, they're essentially statements and kind of like phrases that you can say to yourself that will reprogram your mind. And as we've already discussed, insecurities are programmed by society, and all of these things that you're reading, seeing, saying out loud to yourself is programming the subconscious mind to believe that they're true. So now we know what causes insecurities. This is where we can start to attack and target these negative thoughts. For context, I had really bad acne on my face, insert pictures, in 2020 lockdown. I was in sick form. had my A levels in a year, and I don't know, something hit me and I decided I am tired and I want to just become in love with myself. I just want to be the epitome of self-love. I want to feel confident and I want to radiate confidence wherever I go. So I decided to do research, and it started by me listening to Mimi Bouchard's podcast. I literally love her. First, I started with 5 a.m. morning routine, and then I decided to research affirmations, and I created my own list of affirmations personalized to me, and I did them for like 1 to 3 months. I don't remember. I might have changed them throughout. But let me tell you now, the way my mind set had completely rewired from consistently doing affirmations. If you want like a list of affirmations or like journaling prompts, let me know. I've got you and I will give them to you. The thing with affirmations is it's all self-talk and it links to the subconscious mind. Affirmations work because you're telling your subconscious mind what you want to hear. So if you say every single morning, my insecurities do not define me and I am beautiful regardless, say that every single day for like 45 days, you will genuinely not only believe that, embody that. You won't be insecure anymore and your insecurities will not define you. Do you see what I mean? So it all comes down to the subconscious mind to reprogram it from what society has almost told us and allowed us to kind of believe. Also, pro tip, if you are going to do affirmations, they are most powerful doing them in the morning. So I did mine every single morning as soon as I woke up, no screen time. But you could do them whenever you want, like walking to work, driving to school, while you're doing your skincare, in the shower, whatever you want to do. Or you could literally wake up, journal, and then set aside 5 minutes to do affirmations, which is exactly what I did. I do also want to touch light on journaling. Affirmations can be kind of included in journaling, but if you want to use journaling as a way to deal with your insecurities, you can use journaling prompts. I think the key is just being able to get to know yourself. Why are you insecure? How does that insecurity make you feel? Do you compare yourself to other people? Getting to the root cause and just really understanding how your insecurities set with yourself. Did someone say something to you one day about your insecurities? Is that what caused it? Did it happen from seeing girls online who look almost perfect? We have to remember online and social media isn't always real. I can also do separate videos or just ask me in the comments, whatever, about journaling prompts to get in depth and figure out how your mindset is towards your insecurities. Okay, so the last and final point is that people are self-consumed. Think about it this way. If you're someone who, like I said, scrutinizes themselves and is worrying when you leave the house, like, does my hair look fine? Do I look fat? Blah, 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 blah. Why do you think people are going to care about you? No one cares about you, respectfully, because people are too busy caring about themselves. When I'm leaving, I'm worrying, oh my God, like I'm rushing. Oh my God, my hair's slipping out. Oh, I'm sweaty. Did I forget my bag? Wait, do I have my phone? Do I need to reapply lip gloss? Oh my God, did I forget to apply hand cream? Wait, my nail's broken. There's so much that's going on in my own mind. I'm not looking at anyone else. I don't care about anyone else. I'm thinking about myself, even if it's not anything negative. People are so consumed by themselves, no one's going to care. At the end of the day, people are too consumed, so they won't judge. But some people will. That is life. Don't think that no one will judge. People will judge. There'll be an odd few that will judge. And you just have to really get in your mind that those people that are judgmental and will say something or comment or stare are the weirdos. Like, honest to God, they're losers. And if you're someone who's watching this and you care and judge other people for certain things, then just get a life. Do you know what I mean? This is coming from someone who's dealt with a big insecurity for a decade, being my back acne, insert pictures. And honest to God, I've had to grow to love myself and just accept myself. And now I'm at this point where I post about my back acne on social media. I get so many DMs about people saying how much my videos have helped them and allowed them to wear what they want to wear and just finally feel secure within themselves and love themselves, which is amazing. That is like what I want to see. But not only that, I wear what I want to wear and I do what I want to do, and my back acne no longer stops me, whereas it did before. These are my 4 simple tips on how to just retrain your mind and no longer be insecure. So if you like this video, please like it, subscribe, comment down below anything that you thought was relevant. Maybe you want some journaling prompts. Maybe you want to comment your own journey with insecurities or how you've overcome an insecurity, or maybe come back to this video after doing 30 days of affirmations and let me know what video you want to see next, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.